I want, and I want to.
You want to see me? So come and go like that. Ah. Hey. I asked you to answer, not to cry, huh? Okay, so better than nothing, huh? See you once is better than nothing, huh? And crying is not allowed here, it's illegal. If you want to cry, you have to apply for permission 2 weeks in advance. But in your case, you cannot because you don't have time. So don't you dare cry in here. Anyhow, nice to see you, huh? But all of them also one day? Yeah. Yeah. And the boys. When you see, I see your eyes red, it's not beautiful. You stay here one day only her? The other also? Husband? Oh, for one day. Very busy, right? Busy? Children? Oh, yes. I understand. It's very difficult for some of the people to come here and stay here for a long time. Sometimes they have their own business, you know? And they don't have employees, so they have to work for themselves and work very hard in order to survive and succeed in this world. Okay, I wish you a nice journey, and you come back again when you have time. I will remember you, all right? It's very difficult for some of the people to come here and stay here for a long time. Sometimes they have their own business, you know? And they don't have employees, so they have to work for themselves and work very hard in order to survive and succeed in this world. Okay, I wish you a nice journey, and you come back again when you have time.
Thank you.
I will remember you, all right? You have good translation? Yeah? Okay. So any requests before you go? No? You like some of this? Oh, that's all I have at the moment, but it tastes good. Yeah. Up for you. 这个你们还没吃啊？喂，跑掉了。
没有，师傅。
Okay. It's clean. Not yet eaten. Yeah. Anyone else who came only one day and going? The other one also? You also? The other one? No? You stay here long? All the people stay here long? You ask them for me? Only these two? Huh? Okay. Make sure I understood you and you understood me. A wordy language is problematic. Okay, so look here. You've already eaten all my leftovers. You can share. And some salad if you want. You know, like this. Good for your health. I'm sorry you have to leave so early. Please eat. But I'm also happy for you. At least you can see me once, huh? Many people even 1 minute, not possible. 1 second, not possible. Many people in Vietnam and in China, yeah, and other. There are many touching stories, but I know it, but I cannot help too much in this world. I only can do my best. When I was in Italy for the fashion show, some of the people from Poland and Hungary, they had no money to come, but they like to. Also because I rarely go to Europe, very rare. And then they hitchhiked, you know. Hitchhiked from Poland to Hungary to Italy just to see me. And when they just saw me, they just stood there and cried. I said, what happened? Something wrong? Is the world ending or something? Nothing. They were just so happy that they made it. Yeah. It was very touching. Even though now when I tell you I'm smiling and laughing, I wasn't at that time. I also, shed tears. If not outside, then inside. Yeah. But you see, what can I do? I already have done my best, yeah? According to my situation, my health, my time, and my finances. And according to the world, situation, I have done my best. And I have sacrificed a lot of my own principles to please people and to try to ask people to remind themselves of their good nature, to be good and moral and to remember God again. If I go out, yeah, and I don't talk for myself, then other people have to talk for me. Like, oh, look here, this master is from the Himalaya and she meditated a lot and she already became a Buddha and all this and that, you know what I mean? So on the one hand, it's the truth. On the other hand, it's embarrassing, for me to go out and tell people and to answer direct questions like, are you the Buddha or not? It's difficult to explain. I cannot catch the Buddha inside me, despite all the talk to you that we have to see our Buddha nature. But the Buddha nature is not the thing for us to see. It's not that we can describe it. Yeah. And then after, perhaps if we have already understood what the Buddha nature is, we lose it. We thought we had grasped something, and then in that moment we lose it. And we don't know the Buddha. That doesn't mean we lose it. It's just that we do not have an attachment or a clinging to the Buddha nature and thinking that we are the Buddha anymore. If at that moment we still think that we are the Buddha, then it's nonsense. That means we have followed the path of Maya. But there's no such thing as an ego to think that ego is a Buddha or any individual is a Buddha. There's no such separation between yourself and the universal power from that moment on anymore. If you yourself still have the feeling that you are an individual, enlightened, achieved, Buddhahood person, then you're done, you're finished. Yeah, you are possessed by the devil. Truly, it's like that. So what was it then? Why did we go to the Buddha? What for? What was it before?
About the story from Poland.
And then? Crawling in soil. And then what is all soil?
You're going out to the work and your best.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go to the world. Yes, okay, fine now. Yes. See, even though I sympathize with the people who want to see me very much, I already have done my best, and I probably will continue to do my best. But everything takes time, yeah? And even the flowers, they, blossom when the time comes. I can't just go on every day and give lectures like a forced issue. Something like that must blossom once in a while. That's why it's not up to me to give a lecture or not to give a lecture. See, when the time comes, the flower will blossom. And that is the time when the people will see it and benefit from its fragrance and its beauty. So some people keep asking me to go here, go there all the time. I cannot just decide that. Also, when we go out, I have to perhaps advertise for myself sometimes. And then that's very embarrassing for me. Or somebody else has to go before and say, look, the greatest Buddha on earth is coming, things like that. So in one way or another, to me, personally, it's very embarrassing against my principle of humility. But even that I have sacrificed, I have sacrificed the last of anything to present to the world what I know and what is best for them in my knowledge. But still, even that cannot be done as often as people wish to have it happen. I can't just go from one day to the next, here and there all the time. Many things in the world are not so easy. For example, here, see, many of you are new people, right? Or if I go to a new place and give a lecture, and all the people there are new. And so if the newcomers just join our group of brotherhood, then I have to take time to take care of them. You see what I mean? Until they grow a little bit, then I can have new ones. Yeah, unless like they have joined us through another medium, right? For example, you know your friends, and your friends have been lecturing to you or lending you the tapes or magazines or books, and then you have been saturated with the teachings, and you have been vegan and immersed yourself in the teachings. Then it's all right when you come. Even though you're a newcomer, you're not brand new. You are stable. You can walk. Yeah. So it's all right. But if I go to a new country, new territory, and begin lecturing and kind of recruiting new people, then I have to take time to make them grow. See what I mean? Take care of them and things like that. Otherwise, they fail. They fall very quickly from the pressure of society. So I can't just go on lecturing without taking care of the newborn infants. You can't go on bearing a baby every day, you know what I mean? And then have no time to take care of the just born babies. That's why God doesn't let you have babies every day, but once a year. Maximum once a year. So therefore, you know what all the arrangements are. It's because the parents must take time to take care of this newborn infant first, at least 1 year, and then can have another baby. For example, like that. Or if they do it like quickly, they have 5 babies, 6 babies, 15 babies in one go, then it's all right. But then they have to also have time and many people to take care of that. See? Similarly, you know, I can't, as one person, do everything at the same time. The inner master is very powerful and omnipresent, but the outer master is subject to all kinds of obstruction on the physical level. You understand very well. All right. Just like you love your children very much, and your love is omnipresent for your children. Even anywhere they go, they will know you love them. Still, your physical presence, you know, is only one. And they love to see you in person. Is that not so? So you can't just tell people, say, well, I love you anyhow, wherever you go. I give birth to you. And now you go anywhere you want because I love you anyhow. You know what I mean? You can't always explain that to infants. Yeah? And the newborn initiates are just like that. They're very excited, very emotional, you know, very expectant, very demanding, yeah? Very hard to please. So it takes a lot of time and patience and endurance to bring them up to the old initiate level and leave them there. And then go and give birth to other initiates. And then continue to take care. So it's an ever-growing family. And it never will stop. It never will stop. Until after the master dies, then perhaps it probably will roll on for a while, you know. Without the master's presence, this business perhaps will still roll on for a while. It's like a car. Before it comes to complete stop, it rolls a little while. That's it. So it takes a lot of time and patience and endurance to bring them up to the old initiate level and leave them there. And then go and give birth to other initiates. And then continue to take care. So it's an ever-growing family, and it never will stop. It never will stop. Until after the master died, then perhaps it probably will roll on for a while, you know. Without the master's presence, this business perhaps will still roll on for a while. It's like a car. Before it comes to complete stop, it rolls a little while. That's it. I don't know if we will have a kind of successor, brother or sister for you. So, wow, I'm alive. I'm trying to do my best, okay? For example, you enjoy very much being here at this time, no? You do? Okay, so now, if I run around the world, I cannot give you this time. You see? To you, maybe it's short, but it's a very very, how to say, very dear to you. Very pleasant for you to have some time spending with me personally like this. It's better here than in your home. Even though if I come to you, it looks very convenient for all of you. But I don't think we have such a surrounding, you know, and all the facility and the relaxing atmosphere in which I can treat you like family members, you know, like coming home to mother or sister after a long time. You see what I mean? Yes. And then I probably sit there and you give me all the fanfare and pump and show and then clap and, and a lot of fruits and flowers, and later you eat them yourself and then I go. And then you ask me some questions and then goodbye. Yes, there is not such a personal, warm, atmosphere for you. You know what I mean? So actually, sometimes I think and I wish that I stay here all the time, or I stay somewhere, you know, to have such a very conducive atmosphere for you, so that any one of you can come anytime at your convenience without having to consider the schedule or your timetable and things like that. But maybe it will come. Maybe it will come very soon, huh? Maybe we have a permanent... Well, I could stay here also. No problem, really. I can stay here for 6 months and then go somewhere else and stay a while and then come back again. But I don't know how many foreigners will like to come all the time like this. We. You have come all already or not yet? Are there still people there? Yes. Out there wanting to come still? Yes. Yeah? Yes. Really? Yeah. I mean the initiates, I don't mean the tourists, huh? Yeah, still some more people? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I just stay, and if you want to come, you just come. If you want to stay, you stay. And then when you come, if you don't see me, you know I'm not here. Huh? How about that? Yeah. Okay. Well, at the moment, it's safe here. Yeah, I tell you, politically speaking. Okay. Anyhow, it's okay. I think we are all right here. Anybody afraid of dying? Yes. No, really? Me, I'm afraid. What? We have muscles. You have muscles, and whom do I have? Yeah. Yeah, very good, very good. Why not, huh? Why not? I have more interest than you, huh? You have only one and I have many, huh? Yeah. I've done good business, huh? All right, so you enjoy, huh? Yeah. For a change, huh? Yes. I heard you laugh and sing and talk nonsense. And that suits you fine, huh? That suits you fine. No problem, huh? And I think you wish the time goes on forever, huh? Some of you, no? Yes. You don't feel any pressure here sometimes? No. Even if Thong runs around and shouting at people, you don't care, right? We have to do our job, you know? Have to do our job because we don't have policemen here. We are the ones who are bad men and good men at the same time. Yeah? In America, they have only a few good men. But here, we have a lot of good women. Yeah, I have to be father and mother at the same time. Yeah? The church and the policeman and what? Angel and... and what's it? Yama King at the same time. Do you know that name? No. The king of the netherworld? You don't know him? No. My friend. If you're not behaving yourself, I send you to him. Then say, well, take care of them. The king of the netherworld, yeah? A lot of karma. He takes care of our gifts and takes so that we will be clear when we leave the world. And if we're not clear, we can't leave. We have to come back. So the master sometimes takes on the role of that, kind of lot of karma, a part of it, so that, immediately cleanses the karma of the so-called disciples. It doesn't matter how painful it is for both sides, so that when he leaves this world, he is clean. So that he is clean and he can leave this world. So it's very, very difficult, huh? I am very happy for you and for myself that you have always understood me and forgiven me, even though you don't understand what I do sometimes. You don't understand why I scold that person or why I send that person away or why I treat that person more special than you. You perhaps do not understand all the time. But I'm very grateful and happy that you always forgive me. Even if you don't know if it's right or wrong, you forgive me. That's already very good for me and good for you, because that means you're very generous. You're very tolerant. You're very gentle, very wise inside. That means you have matured in wisdom and spiritual practice. And that is very, very good for you. And of course, if you forgive me, I feel very relaxed and no pressure, no misunderstanding, bad energy. That's of course good for me too. But above all, it's very, very good for you. That's why I'm happy. And I hope you continue in this spirit and try to understand things in a deeper level of consciousness and not from the outer appearance. Because if you don't understand me, I would be the most lonely person in the world. And it will give you a lot of also pain in your heart, because you're harboring this kind of misunderstanding and this kind of negative energy towards me. That's also hinder your spiritual practice. So on either side is no good. Sometimes I feel very lonely. Yes, very, very lonely. Because surrounding me is not always good and forgiving people. You know what I mean? Because they always have their negative traits from maybe from my last life, or maybe from this life they learn from society. Even children, sometimes I find them very, very unforgiving. You know what I mean? Sometimes the children, when they see me at work, if I scold somebody else, they get scared too. And then they don't like me. And that sometimes feels very painful. Not because I lost them, you know what I mean? But because it always happens. That you cannot always do your job without having side effects to some degree sometimes. Because with so many people, I cannot always avoid unpleasant moments for everybody or for the children. So sometimes when I see people misunderstand me or shy away from me, I feel hurt also. I feel very lonely. But nevertheless, my job has to be done. So whatever the price, I pay. Yeah. And eventually, when we all go up to a very high level of consciousness, and we all look down together, and then we all have a good laugh. Because we were all very stupid then. Taking theater for reality. Looking at the reflection in the mirror for the true image. So we will be laughing at ourselves at the final moment when we join together in a very, very, very high level of wisdom. All right? So for that very noble and high goal, I sacrifice everything. And I can go through any hardship, misunderstanding, negative, thick fog of energy. Because I know eventually there's nothing there at the other end. There's only bright, beautiful grace and love, harmony at the other end. So that's how I can continue. Otherwise, to be a teacher of any kind is a very lonely position. Until all the students graduate and grow up and have a good job and understand and appreciate you, you probably already in the grave. Yeah. Or suffer a lot of psychological pressure and sickness, right? Okay, so I say good night. And I'm very happy that you have come even for a short moment. Okay? I'm happy that you have enjoyed. And you come back again anytime, all right? If I'm here. If I'm not here, you can also, no problem. Just that you leave so quickly. If I'm not here, you leave very quickly. If I want you to stay, you don't. That's the only problem. And you probably had not a good impression last time when I was not here, and then you also don't come. Okay, so good night, huh? Remember, concentration here, all right? That's all there is. Very easy. All the benefits will come. I meditate every day, huh? I want to report to you. Sometimes I'm very tired too, huh? So I have to sit on the floor, very hard floor, so that I don't go to sleep so easily. But I do sometimes. Don't laugh at me, huh? You do all the same thing, huh? But don't learn this from me. It's very bad trait, very bad habit. All right? But my heart always yearns, okay, to serve God and mankind. So it doesn't matter if I sleep, I awake, I eat, I stand, I talk, I do anything. It's all in the name of God. All right? It's a good excuse. Good night, good night. Yeah? Good night. Otherwise, you're so beautiful. I like you. Of course. See my shoes? Thank you.
Đêm qua ta mơ chăn gối hiền hòa, trầm thoáng hương đưa ngày đó mặn mà. Người còn bên ta, tình còn bao la, tình còn bao la.
Oh, any questions? New ones? Do you have any questions? No? Australian people very like it.
Master, I arrived on Monday and I was sick on the plane and got here late Monday night. And when I went to meditate, the sound, everything went, sound's gone and hasn't come back. And I don't know what's happening.
What hasn't come back?
The sound.
The sound. Sound hasn't come back?
Yeah.
Never mind. Tomorrow I think there's an initiation. Any one of you who feel that you have missed the first part or have forgotten may sit together there. There is a writing on the board or not?
Yeah.
We're supposed to do it by 2 o'clock.
Today?
I think so. I didn't get to do it though. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Chế suy bản lai sự tiền, chế suy nó cái đến hoàn đầu. Mà đi cái gì á, tiền trái trái thì còn không biết chỗ đâu. Yeah. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Maybe always look for the writing, you know what I mean? The writing is different. You sick on the plane?
Actually, I had a bit of food poisoning from the food. And I got here late Monday night and seen the doctor here. And then from that point on, I'm meditating, the sound just went. Nothing.
Oh, really?
I talked to a nun about it and she said, I should pray to Master too. So I prayed.
Alright, you will come back, don't worry, okay? Which doctor did you see?
I don't know, there's one you brought in on Monday night.
Oh, the woman?
It was a man.
The man. Yeah, forehead. Short? Skinny or
Yeah, skinny.
Oh, then it's...
He wasn't short though, he was a bit...
Oh, a little bit high, huh?
Yeah.
And a little skinny.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just a real doctor.
Yeah.
Not the dentist.
Huh?
Not the dentist.
They said you called him in from the city to come.
What? Then it's not. Then it's not the local one. It's not the resident one.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Is it the massage doctor? Massage? No. No. Cái là chính trị y有一个医生啊。They don't bring a doctor here when it's not very emergency. In case of emergency, we always take them to the hospital nearby. How about the man with the broken?
He didn't know, he's just taking it easy.
Is all right now? It's working?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very sorry that I was a doctor, you see, I find out. To make revenge for you. I think it will come back somewhere. What did you do? What did he do to you?
Oh, he just gave me some tablets.
That's it?
Yeah.
And you feel better?
Yeah, it took me a day or two.
What happened? You were poisoned?
Oh,
Food poison?
yeah, on the plane. It was special vegetarian food.
Uh-huh.
And I was just cramps doubled up.
Oh, really?
Mm.
There must be some ache or something?
Wasn't
inside.
sick, but just...
Yeah, sometimes the food on airplanes is not very hygienic enough or not quite pure. They might put some eggs inside without knowing. Yeah, you can tell, but sometimes you forget to tell.
Yeah, this is special food though, because they knew I was eating it.
Eggs is special food.
Oh.
大概4点多晚上吃饭哈，不然6点呢？6点本来他们共休嘛，有没有？那早一点，那几个人说谁要的，再听一次，可以给他们多特。对，真的啊，哦，好不好？一个人每天专门解释这个谜题，懂英文的。今天早上 OK， 好吗？来，那个找那个翻译人员给他们。不然在哪里呢？都会吵。好了好了，看你们安排。如果行的话，每天呢给他们 OK， 好不好？这样给他们当兵的外国人很可怜。好 ，OK。So today today around 6 o'clock, I will give instructions to 8 o'clock. Whoever needs to listen again once more in English, please contact the person down there. You have to make sure what you want.
But I would love it if I was with you, being trained by you, but to stay here when you're somewhere else, to be trained here, I think I would die.
I would prefer also there's added flavor, not just a recipe. It's a know-how and familiar, yeah. The people with talent. It's very difficult. You are very talented, but you're very impatient. Of course, I can use you if there was such a very organized and political guru. I can make use of all of you. I type instructions here. You become commissioner, and everybody can be. You know what I mean? But what will that become? I cannot envision right now. Why don't you just stay with me for a while, and then we talk later, okay? Don't come with just a rush hour of traffic and the master have 1 week for you. Now, you train me or I die. This is not the circle of life and death issue. I know you're Westerners, and I know you're very okay, but I don't know if you can withstand the hardship.
Somehow I feel like I get the hardship anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean, even then, we have to sacrifice a lot. You have to meditate more than usual. If you're going to meditate 4 to 6 hours a day, and no nonsense.
Sorry, that was my question. What do you feel we really should be meditating as we go along, sort of year by year? Because I feel 2.5 hours.
You mean you do meditation?
Yeah.
Also, of course, the more the better for you. But I cannot force anybody.
Yeah. What would you say would be a minimum that we should be trying to get?
Well, anyhow, welcome, huh? Did I ever write down, say, forbidden? And the more the better for you.
16 years.
It's like money, you earn more, it's better for you. What can you earn? Yeah?
You say that we could stay here
Sure.
and learn more.
Yeah.
But
when I'm not here, right?
No. I'd like to go and see my parents. I haven't seen them for 2 years. And the last 18 years, I was not staying with them. So last 18 years, I was seeing them all together 1 year. And I feel that they are getting old. And
What do you want me to do now?
So
What do you want?
I want to ask if I leave now, and if it's possible, I come back later.
Sure, no problem. And besides,
Because I
even
like
if
to
you
do
stay here, you may go see your parents too. Yeah, you're not prisoner here. You go see your family anytime you want. All the monks here go sometimes see their family. And when they have a funeral or something, many monks accompany them too, if it's not too far. Yeah. We meditate for them, we send money and flowers, you know, kind of thing. Now I'm just very practical. So what now? You can go anytime you want. Alright?
I'd like to see.
You go here. I don't mean you cannot go anywhere, but I mean that you're definitely devoted to the job. See what I mean? Like a monk's life, you know? And of course they go somewhere too. I send them to America, to Europe, anywhere. Sometimes they volunteer to go. Sometimes I say this person goes there because he speaks English better or more affinity, things like that. See? It's not that you stay here forever, definitely not. But what I mean is you must be dedicated. You understand me? And here is your home, or wherever, my base is your home, things like that. You know what I mean? Not that you come here for a few days and then you go back and earn money and that. You can do that too, but then, I don't know.
That's the difficulty. Wanting to be responsible or be independent, but able to help out and still work when you have a family and not.
Yes. I would think about it. You stay as a guest or you stay as a resident. It's different, you know what I mean? It's not that because I'm here, of course I stay. Oh, anybody stays there. All the monks and nuns, they stay through thick and thin. Sometimes I don't come here for 1 year and they still stay. But after a while they're used to it and they don't want to leave. Of course they will go out and give initiation to people and come back to recharge themselves. Everybody goes for 6 months sometimes. And after 6 months they're entitled to rest. Only emergency that person will go out again. Otherwise, after 6 months he rests. Or maybe 2 to 3 months or 6 months, then he can go out again if he wishes to or he. See what I mean? Some people take turns and do some work. Sometimes you think the American people love to see American faces and to be thoughtful in the American language, but it's not necessary always. Look at all the gurus, Yogananda, Muktananda, Maharaj.
Yes, but the people that work for them, the Americans.
Well, if I have to, of course. I don't have them. Huh? You think all these are Americans? No. Mostly Australian. Yeah, it's alright also, it's alright. Doesn't matter, it's the same. But only if I stay in the West, you know, things like that. Or maybe I stay long. Huh? Look, now we have a center in San Jose. Huh? Maybe I go there and stay longer. But I don't see any Westerners now. Only few.
But they're,
I just thought that maybe it's you went on the tour.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you in Asia. I read so many magazines. I was always looking at the date. Oh, she was there. I was there, but I have no idea. Maybe I wasn't ready yet to meet you, but maybe it's because in America, in the places I live, all the students were studying you, and maybe the Westerners there, they didn't learn about you because they didn't.
Oh, we put advertisements on all the newspapers whenever I come.
but it's very cheap to advertise in community paper.
And why don't you do it?
No, but the community, like the small ethnic, you know, like the Spanish community, the Vietnamese, the paper is like $50 per whole page, and it's $5,000 per whole page.
We sometimes advertise in the county paper, you know, in the English newspaper. But remember when I was in America, all the Vietnamese and Chinese came. We advertised more in English than in Chinese and Vietnamese. Still, all the Asians came. The Westerners, still come not that many. Wow.
I don't know why, but I feel ever since I met you, I feel like I want more than the half of you. And I've been always thinking, when I go back there, how I can help you.
Or whatever you know, you tell them. You organize the tea, biscuits party. Yeah, I invite them to come and watch the video. And the people ask who's that, you say, well, it's my teacher. Yeah, my meditation teacher. Finished. Very easy, right? Also teach some meditation technique, and it helps my life. And it's very easy, and everybody can learn. Even children can learn things like that. And then when they're interested, they ask for more. Yeah? And you say, will give peace to your life, and more loving kindness, or more wisdom, more intelligence, and more efficiency in your work, things like that. Very easy. And then once they ask more, you give them more books and texts. So why don't you come again? And whatever you want to, you ask me, and then okay, if they're ready, just report to us, and then we send somebody give initiation. Very easy. Or if you can, of course we can make you a representative to give initiation too. See, but this takes time. I hate it when I have to type it on newspaper or paper, and you read it. Oh, sit down, let me read it for you. It looks so cheap. See what I mean? You organize tea, a biscuits party. Yeah, I invite them to come and watch the video. And the people ask who that is, say, well, it's my teacher. Yeah, my meditation teacher. Finished. Very easy, right? Also teach some meditation technique, and it helps my life. And it's very easy, and everybody can learn. Even children can learn things like that. And then when they're interested, they ask for more. Yeah? And you say, will give peace to your life, and more loving kindness, or more wisdom, more intelligence, and more efficiency in your work, things like that. Very easy. And then once they ask for more, you give them more books and texts. So why don't you come again? And whatever you want to, you ask me, and then okay, if they're ready, just report to us, and then we send somebody to give initiation. Very easy. I have tried my best, and then I have given a lot of lectures in America, but not many languages. So I don't know. So let them go to India, let them come to Malaya, and appreciate it more. Huh? I think I cooked and give it to them, they don't eat. What do you want me to do? Sell myself on the street? No, I don't want to. Yeah, it's very difficult now. You see, I can only try so hard. Huh? Otherwise, people, they also have to walk. Yeah? I cannot earn all the merit for them. And then they have nothing. Like this, even if I give them, they cannot digest as well. The people who want it, doesn't matter what price, they pay. People who don't want it, even if you do many things, it's difficult. But you know what? I don't care if I have too many Westerners either. If I have. Look, the Hare Krishna and what's they have a lot of Westerners, but so what? The ones who come to me, like you, are high level people. And I'm proud to have such a few, even. You know what I mean? You know what you get, and you appreciate what you keep. See? I think that's better. I don't really worry I don't have a lot of Westerners. I'm not the uncompassionate one that bar people from that. I've tried my best. I've made a lot of lectures around, more than other gurus ever made. And I bought many centers out of my own pocket. I ask nothing, and still they don't come. Not that before I didn't have any center, okay, we had no place, we had no home, The center is so beautiful, everything is prepared for them. Food's cooked for them, and all the Vietnamese and Chinese are more hospitable. Any restaurant in the whole world. Don't say anything more, really. I think they love to cook for the Westerners. Any Westerner who comes, they treat like king and queen. They do. I know it. So they appreciate it very much. Yeah? I would like very much that the Westerner people come. That's why I came to the West. I didn't come there intentionally to catch the Vietnamese at all. In the first lecture, we didn't advertise in the Vietnamese. They found out themselves and they came. I advertised all in English. I talked to the American people only.
I remember how surprised you were that the Vietnamese were coming to you.
Yes.
You didn't expect that at all.
No, because we didn't advertise on the newspaper. I didn't even know where they live at that time. I know some of them in America, but I didn't know. I didn't really know anything. At that time, I was not involved in the world as much as I am now. I was more involved, like refugee issues. I don't know any of the Asian people except some of the Chinese here. So I didn't intend. But you see, as God wanted, all the Asians came. And some American came and then they left. Yes?
But when you came to Berlin, there was a lot of Westerners.
Yes.
And there were
good response.
100 or 200 initiated.
Yes.
But then when they saw what they had to do for you, then they had to fit 2.5 hours to drink alcohol.
Then
they all know that's not good for me.
yes.
So, and it's what our contact person said to me as well. It's like that they expect a lot and they come and they think it's good.
They don't want to work.
They don't want to exactly. They want it for free
You can
and so what?
Is it too tight? You may sit on the chair.
I didn't want to do anything.
No, I saw that they are too very tight here. And relax, put your leg, you know, come over. Oh, you know, my kitchen window. No, yours, just stretch it out. Go further so the behind people can stretch it out. Yes. Oh, I understand the Western. The serious one, you know, they can do it. Otherwise, they don't feel willing to sacrifice anything for anything.
But it's true when you say when they're ready, they will come. You can't make it.
Yes.
You've got to have the affinity.
Yes, right. Or let them go and chant their way, you know, to somewhere. Well, that's their level, okay? Let them chant this life. Maybe next life they come and have serious business because they know nothing happens. For example, like, I could be like that. I'm a Buddhist monk here, and all the Buddhists will belong to me. If I follow the tradition every day, then I have lots of disciples. So I will have no time for you then. You know, I'll be busy burying myself in ceremonies and rituals and what time doing what every day, you know, and then the ceremony of funny Bodhisattva and then birthday and death day and then what? A lot of Buddha's birthdays all year round. I'll be busy myself chanting all that, and then you'll be busy standing around and listening. You know, no time for questions. No time for true inner reflecting and I'll say inquiring. See what I mean? Okay, if I want to have a lot of disciples, easy also. You see why they all flock to Tibetan Buddhism also? Because also chanting, anything you want to do, it's fine. You chant okay, you don't chant okay. And if you learn by heart a few chants, wow, you feel proud. So then you can chant in Tibetan, everybody chants together, wow, it looks powerful. It looks powerful and easy. And look like you really practice something. So, how can I attract this kind of crowd?
He said something about you come to us so that we come to you. There's that saying, when the student is ready, the master appears.
Yeah,
so I don't think you need to advertise and attract people if they're going to be attracted to you. People do funny little things and they find their master by really complicated ways.
Yes.
And
also now,
they will.
Also now we have printed a lot of English, sample booklets. And people just distribute whoever wants to take. So if they read that and even then they don't understand and don't be attracted, then just too better. I can't just be anywhere.
It's not a matter of number or even face or race or culture or anything, but it's people that are really longing that you might have just spoken to or something, that they have a chance to be in your presence and get your blessing. Because a lot of them get it through us. The love and enthusiasm that we have, they feed off that. The new disciples that maybe haven't seen you for because you don't have a chance to travel, they hear all that we've experienced and all that we've learned and you know all this incredible thing that we've gone through, and a lot of they get a lot through that. But if we leave, then they don't have that knowledge. Because how are they going to do that meditation?
So why do you leave?
Well, because I have to be, you know, I need to recharge here too. Or, but you know, so that's the.
No, you come back and again and again.
As long as one person stays and can help that.
Okay, look here. Your presence in the West is also needed. You just stay where you are.
Come here once in a while, recharge.
Yeah. So okay. I thought when messengers go over there, you were always around and doing the explaining and helping, and that's just automatic. You are a co-host anyhow. So why? No, you cannot be? Okay. You mean I should appoint and say so? Okay. You can do that. No problem.
We will work together.
Sure, but I didn't even know that you're present at any place or where you are.
As much, anytime there's something, we try to do that.
Okay, why not? Okay, next time if there's an initiation, then you stand by. Okay? I will tell them. Alright? What is the name for this? Coconut? Okay. We can.
It doesn't need a name in English, just in Chinese.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so next time if I send somebody on initiation, I tell them to find you or what?
books, all the magazines and books.
On the book? Magazine?
Yeah, the contact in New York.
What's his name?
I never used my name.
But that's
Okay.
fine.
And
Never
she's not there now.
Yeah,
She's
so-
in Guatemala.
Oh no, somebody else. You see, okay, then you
But
can
everybody knows how to get
you
me.
can be a contact person in New York. You never volunteer to do anything, huh?
You know the contact in New York? Maybe the American
He's not.
contact in New York,
I
no?
would do the work, but I mean,
That's what
because I
he-
never knew if I would be there.
Yes,
more
also
than 2
how
months.
who would be able to that you would be there.
Never know. You never know.
How nice.
But
How
it
nice.
was arranged very well because she was always there and
Yeah.
her name was there and the
Yeah.
calls would come and I'm there, so I.
And then you
call
come
people.
whenever you come, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Very reliable. You ask for a person and you introduce a ghost. Fun.
So the people that you have initiated and they sort of don't do the meditation, what happens to them in the long run? Are they still liberated?
Oh,
People who are initiated but then fall off that don't do the
oh, they have
practice?
to come back again and do
Okay.
their business. Do the homework. Do the homework. They chose it. Okay? Unless in the last moment or during their course of life, they were so bitten by retribution and all kinds of, karma that comes to them that they turn their mind, and pray to the inner master for help and then return to the spirituality. On the last moment in their life, they truly 100% one-pointed, sincere, they want to liberate themselves. Then the master comes and takes it. Otherwise, such people who fail, are normally tempted by society, and go back to the old habits. You see what I mean? And incur even heavier karma than before. And they don't even think of the master or any prayer or thing like that. See what I mean? So if you don't ask, it's very difficult to help. Especially if you want to sink yourself in the ocean of suffering. Then it's your free will. You know what I mean? The master has a duty to take the people to liberation. But the people have free will also. That must never be interfered with. Even God doesn't interfere with people's free will. And that is the free will that causes us a lot of trouble. So if we don't control our free will, we get into a mess all the time. And master just stand by. Yeah, because free will is the most privilege. It's the most honor gift that humans get. And no one should interfere with that. We can reason, we can say, look here, you come back, huh? It's better for you. But if he chose to fall, then he must let me. You know what I mean? And I can come back 1 time, 2 times, until he's fed up, until he truly wants to go home again. Then another master will come. The same power, different God. And then he will be rescued. Don't worry about that. Those persons are never lost touch with, never truly lost to the master. They always keep an eye on them. Yes. But just let them roam around for a while. Yes. If they truly cannot make it, then why force them? Yeah? Because master don't know anyhow. Yeah, when they run, where can they run to? The whole universe. So the master take care. Yeah? So they cannot run away. Like a dog, Sometimes he runs away from the container, but the leash very long. So he runs around and he thinks he's free. Yeah? And then everyone hey, very fast, alright?
Last night I shared a house with a fellow practitioner of the same length of time initiation 2.5 years ago. A couple of months ago he started in with me. It's difficult, even when I look, it does bother him, but what I ask is, how is it that after that length of time that it's chosen, after 2 years, 2.5 years of practice, how has it come about? I mean, at the basis of, it seems, of this method, that the compassion is not enough for everything.
He has another master or what? The same?
No, he's a very gentle man, very sincere, but his parents are over from China at the moment, and they seem to have had a great influence on
go back and 8 weeks.
Yeah, but our fellow practitioners.
yeah.
Oh, some people fail after 2 days. So after 2 years, it's a long time. Yeah. Maybe he struggled for all these 2 years. Maybe he never really wanted initiation of it. But he tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he thinks he can make it, but he cannot. So it's all right.
He misses with meditation.
He has to relearn again. Maybe he will come back again, you never know. Some people do that. Some people fail after 2 days. So after 2 years, it's a long time. Yeah. You know, maybe he struggled for all these 2 years. Maybe he never really wanted initiation or vegan. But he tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he thinks he can make it, but he cannot. So it's all right.
He misses with meditation.
He has to relearn again. Maybe he will come back again, you never know. Some people do that. Okay? We have to allow people to make mistakes. Yeah? Everyone is responsible for their life. See? If after initiation, I could control everything, I would be sitting pretty. Because people are people, you know, you have to allow them to choose all the time. You don't know their life. Yeah? Or sometimes they need the mistake in order to go strong again. See what I mean? So similarly, sometimes the disciple make mistakes or deliberately want to try to see what happens to them. See? And after sometimes he realizes it's not going to do him any good, and then he go back stronger. So it's all right. All right? It's all right. Everything's under control. And if he wants to go back again to enjoy all this life, then let him go back. Why not? We have eternity. Huh?
He's under the impression that he's got to wait a period of 12 months before he can attempt to do meditation. Is that correct?
What?
He thinks that he has to wait 12 months longer to come back and meditate vision.
Well, I think they already know, huh?
He still meditates probably longer.
Yeah, I'm not responsible for everybody, okay? It's his question. Or you want to follow him or something? That's why you're so concerned.
It concerns me because it unsettles me when I see meat. I mean, it's...
You don't bother about him, okay? You don't eat meat, that's it. Well, people fail sometimes. Don't bother, okay? Make sure you don't fall, that's all. It's very difficult for people to keep anything in this life. Yeah? Very difficult. That's why saints are difficult to find. If everybody can do it, then you don't come here. Alright? Even masters, there was a so-called masters, many famous masters, they came to. And they make all kinds of excuses. They're above the law, above precept, things like that. So, why blame the so-called disciples? Huh? The weak and people and try their best. They come back again, they fall again. It's alright. Some people are weak, okay? Some people are weak, weaker than you. So, let it be. Some people believe. That's why I don't have enough disciples here. What do you think? I initiated more than this? So where are they all now? See? Anyhow, get your teeth while you're here. Free for church.
Yes.
Down there. Next to the kitchen, there is a dentist room. Make yourself known. Sunday the dentist may come and fix it for you leave, okay? It's cheaper here. It's free.
Can I just say that thanks for sending months over. We do for that really makes a difference to the meditation and for the whole group each time it comes.
Yeah.
Because of what you're saying, like the movement in here, it's really, really painful.
Yes. And you know I'm very strict here. I'm very loving. I give them everything, but I'm very strict too. So living here makes a little difference. Even the most ones here, when they go out, people praise them like heaven. Oh my God, who is that? You know, oh, so sweet and so wise and so calm and you know anything like that. And that's why sometimes it makes them fall.